Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Resources. The last 12 months for Tasmania's world-class ocean environment has been nothing short of alarming. IMOS, 12 months ago today, released their interim report showing the Maugean skate numbers had dramatically declined. Tasmania experienced its most severe marine heat wave yet, from which the critically endangered red handfish were removed temporarily to captivity to protect them. The invasive long-spine sea urchin runs rampant on the east coast, turning our iconic giant kelp forests into urchin barrens. And sand flathead numbers were declared depleted, along with several other species, which has recreational fishers feeling extremely worried whether their kids and grandkids will even be able to catch a feed in the future. Minister, when will the long overdue white paper for the review of the Living Marine Resource Management Act 1995 be released? And when will you get on with the job of updating our archaic marine laws for the first time in 35 years?
Call the Leader of the House as the Minister of Resources.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I thank the honourable member for the question. In relation to the release of the report, I'll take that on notice. The matters that the honourable member has raised are matters of concern for, I suspect, all of us in this chamber, and what we need to do is ensure that we manage our oceans to the very best of our ability to ensure that they are there for job creation, for recreation, whilst maintaining a good environment. In relation to the sea urchin that has been creeping down the east coast of Australia and has hit Tasmanian waters, that is a matter of concern. The government has invested money in that, and we are in fact seeking support from the federal government to assist in doing whatever we can to eradicate that element in our waters that we don't want, that is destroying the kelp forests, which is so important for our abalone and rock lobster sector. So these matters are clearly front and centre of the government's considerations of how we manage our sea fisheries and indeed our aquaculture sector. We are doing what I think the Tasmanian people would want us to do in these areas, and that is ensure the jobs are protected, recreation's protected, whilst also protecting the environment. It's not one of these situations that's either close everything up or let it rip. We are very firmly in the middle where we seek to protect jobs, recreation and the environment, and that is why I think those sectors within the community are so supportive of the Liberal government and the 2030 Strong Plan that we took to the last election.
On a supplementary, that would be to elucidate further information from the nature of the question that's asked. I'm sorry, I can't hear you, Minister.
Indicate when he'll be returning with an answer to the question on notice, please.
The Minister has taken that on notice. I do note,
as soon as possible.
I do note that the Leader of the House did come in last night and answer all questions that I noted were taken on notice, and I appreciate that and hope as much as possible that we can provide answers by the end of the day.